And we're back on the Valley of the Old Farm. Today we're going to be taking some of these silage bales that we made and we're going to move them to the built-in bale storage on the map. It's so cool. There's a couple ways we could do this, but the easiest way I think for us is just going to be to utilize the same trailer that we put them there with, but the other way around. And this was kind of the reasoning for putting them in this field to begin with, so that I could use this machine to get them all. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to work in the way that I want it to, but yeah, should we get pretty close? Let's see how much of this we can get done without causing too much trouble. Okay, that worked exactly the way I wanted it to. Let's do that like 7 more times. Yeah, that worked a little bit too well, but it worked great. We got a bunch of silage in here, 24 bales. I think they're 7,500 liters each. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of silage. But next we gotta make hay. So here's the way we would do it. Over here we've got a dump spot for bale and pallet storage, capacity 250, and over here, very similar thing. And right here you can see storage is empty. So we're gonna dump into this first area and see what happens. I actually haven't done this yet, so we're gonna do this together. I'm assuming as I click unload and as the bales go into the trigger, they're Yep. That's totally what I meant for to happen. Come on! You know, I tried really, really hard to try and use realistic-ish stuff. Aw, man. Not the button I meant to hit. I tried so hard to do the right thing. But you know, it just didn't happen. So now, I've been forced to do this. Could I use the front loader? Yeah, but this is me rage quitting Farm Sim, but not quitting. Get out of here. Okay, so now we've got all of those, and we come over here, and we see we have 24 bales. We got them all into silage. When we come up here, they've also unwrapped them. Now, I'm interested here. This is another completely separate storage. I'm not quite sure where it puts it, but yeah, it's completely separate. So we've got a 500 bale limit? That's insane. And pallets. All right, so after that, we're getting rid of this. So sorry, Mr. Trailer. Even though I only got $42,000 back from it. Not a whole lot, but I do have a new trailer. It's a little bit smaller, but should be okay. Space game trailer, but it's from the Autoload mod. Very, very cool. Now, I don't know how to use this, so let's take a look here. I don't know if I need to unfold or maybe just get up close to the bales and get a button to load them. Okay. Methinks me messed up. All right, so swapped everything back out and we are going with this one. So this was, I think, the first setup for auto loading that we had in Farming Simulator 22. The Universe Simu modding were the releases of this, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I do like this a whole lot, and it's got auto loading, which is fantastic. The only thing is I don't think it's gonna auto load all of these, and it's just a wee bit, oh, it was off center because of me. My bad. One thing though, it still carries 24 bales. It doesn't look quite right, but nothing I do ever does, so well, what's new, right? Running this setup should be a little bit easier. I think all we have to do is just pull over top of it, just like that. We're gonna do an unload, and wow, it's like magic. It was just, woo. And it's gone. All right, we got one more. Yeah, just a little bit weird seeing the bale sitting on the side like that, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. Whatever, it works. Now, normally when I make hay, I bale grass and then cheat. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing that this time around. I think we're actually gonna make it. So let's take a look at some equipment that may help us out with that later on. Everything's done in rows anyway, so we don't need anything too big. Honestly, this might be absolutely perfect for what we're doing. Plus, it's Pottinger, so it matches everything else that we've got. and we might even be able to use our tiny little Massey for this. We've also got some cool stuff like the Vermeer, for example, but I'm not sure if that would be more realistic for this area or not. Something else kind of cool is we could possibly even go with something like this. So we could go with something like a rear hitch, change this up with Massey colors. So like change up your main color with Massey, change up the other color with Massey, the trim color. We could go with a light gray, and then for the rim color, I think it's on base game gray there, but we could go with a light gray there too. Now, other than the fact that it says Kubota on it, kind of looks like Massey Ferguson. Also in this pack, we have a windrow, which might be nice. Again, super cheap down here. We could throw a rear hitch on there, so we could ted it after mowing, of course, tedding it, and then windrow it and bale it all in one pass. Might be a little bit much, but still kind of cool to take a look at. I am also interested in the smaller windrows, like stuff like this. This would probably be perfect for what we're doing. Maybe something around like 4 meters, like this, for example. This might even be the best option. All right, so I've got the tedding set up, and it's probably a little different than you're going to imagine. So what I did was started with the very back. So I went with the Pottinger Top 462. This is part of the Pottinger pack, something like that. I had it downloaded, so I was like, oh, cool, we'll go with that. And then look at this. I went with the Kubota, but I made it the same colors. So, well, I tried. It's case red and like yellow #2 or something like that. It's like a food dye. But I did put 3-point hitch with a PTO on the back. So, should this work? Yes. Oh, it should. Will it? What's the exact opposite of it should? It might not. Is that the correct one? I don't know. Let's find out and see. I don't know if this is gonna pull it like a trailer or... Oh, it did it! Yes! Ha! I just want to lower this down so the tedder is actually a little bit like the same size-ish as the windrow. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Drop it down. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Drop that down and then turn on the windrow. Turn on the tedder. Uh-oh. Yeah. Is it cool? Oh, yeah. Is this good? No, it's not. It's a good thing we test this stuff, huh? Well, at the very least, this looks cool. So, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to hang on to it. I love the Pottinger colors out there. And I guess we'll figure out what to do from there. I think as far as in-game goes, I think we have pretty much maxed out what we could do with September. So let's go to bed. See what happens in September. October. Yeah, totally didn't forget what month comes next. Okay, so I think we got a little bit of money, which is kind of nice. Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, right here, sold products. We had 15,000 yesterday and 6,000 today. Incomes are a little bit better, but not too bad there. Not too bad at all. Taking a look at our fields, and I think we've got a little bit more time left before harvest is ready to go. Maybe a month or two. It's not bad. Just, I want it to be now. Come on. All right, so we're in December, and as you know, I love harvesting in December, but we're not going to be able to harvest yet. There's a lot that needs to be harvested in December, by the way. It's like literally everything. We are doing pretty good with money, $194,000 right now, which is good. Let's see, taking a look. Not too bad over the past bit. Sold products, only 7,000, but that's today. Oh, yeah. How's my production chain doing? Oh, that's my bad. Let's let's change that to selling. I forgot that I had a couple different sell points. So this guy over here has been just selling canola oil away. But not quite this one. So let's set that to selling and be what we got. Vegetable garden's okay. I don't really make any money off of that. It's whatever. Hey, do we have something to do? Anybody bored yet? Go. I do love this Massey Ferguson right here. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Of course, the whole farm is Massey Ferguson, but I love this guy right here specifically. Having a swather, man, it makes everything so much easier. And it handles this road pretty well. A lot better than some things. The header on the front makes it a little bit bouncy, but it could be a whole lot worse. Could be a whole lot worse. All right, let's set it up. Go, drop it. Wha-bam. All right, so this is step one, getting a nice swath, and then we're gonna come through and do it all up. Okay, this guy should be good. He's gonna run a couple, whatever he's gonna do. So let's use some new pieces of equipment that we got, shall we? Oh wait, don't we need a windrow too? Crap. Well, after what happened with the last setup, I'm not really comfortable with anything else. I'm just gonna utilize this guy. We're going to enable fast farming, but I do need to be careful because the tedder can bounce. It is a very normal thing. Oh, I'm really glad we didn't use the windrow that I was going to use because this is going to be bad. So this works really well. We're actually flying right now, but that is a huge swath of hay behind us. Yeah, we're gonna need something that's gonna help just a little bit better. I tell you, tedding has never been one of my favorite things to do in the game, but just look at it. It looks so good. I will say a couple things were a little bit messed up. Like I didn't realize that the windrow actually windrowed. It pulled some of the hay in and turned it into grass again, so we're gonna have to go over a few parts, but that's all right. That's easy to do. So this is what I'm talking about right here. You can kind of see right there at the edge, it's kind of straightened out, and then right here you can see where the windrow came straight through. Yeah. Oh, a little bouncy right there, not too bad. Oh, and by the way, we're almost done with this field. Sweet. Okay, so now that this is all done, we've got to figure out how we're gonna pick this up because this hay is quite literally everywhere. So I've got it, but I'm not gonna show it to you yet. All I know is we're gonna have to take this guy. Oh, let's I love that button. And we'll poke right around the corner. I just gotta show you this. Hang on. Oh, you can see it. Crap, hang on. So here it is. It is another Kubota branded thing, but we've changed it to Case IH red, and I've gone for white for the other stuff, and then medium gray or light gray for the wheels. But it's got a cool party piece. I'll give it that. Come on. Oh, yeah. This is happening. But not right now. Come back. We'll see you next time.